Hi everyone, I am Dr. Sandeep Sugadan. Today we will see how to do independent sample t-test using SPSS software. T-test or student t-test is applied to test if the difference between two means is statistically significant. Two sample t-test or independent sample t-test is applied when the difference in means between two different groups or two independent groups is to be tested to know if the difference is statistically significant. For example, difference between mean systolic blood pressure value of male patients and mean systolic blood pressure value of female patients. You want to know the difference, and if it is statistically significant, we can apply two sample t-test. It is a parametric test and it is applied when data is normally distributed. Now the data set is opened in SPSS data editor. Today I am going to show if systolic blood pressure values among male and systolic blood pressure value among female is significantly different, or if the difference is statistically significant. One requirement for doing this test, independent sample t-test in SPSS, is that the categorical variable should be given values, numeric values. Here I have given value 1 for male and 2 for female. Now the steps are like this. Go to Analyze, Compare Means and click Independent Sample t-test. Then select the dependent variable. Here the dependent variable is systolic blood pressure. You select systolic blood pressure as test variable and gender as the grouping variable. Okay. Now we have to define the groups. Click Define Groups and give specified values for group 1 and group 2. Group 1 I am giving value 1 and group 2 I am giving value 2. It is because I have already given the values group 1 for males 1 and for females 2. That's why I have given for group 1 1 and group 2 2. Then click Continue. Then click Options. By default, 95% confidence interval will be selected. If you want to change to 99% confidence interval or 90% confidence interval, you can do that. Then click Continue. Usually we keep 95% confidence interval for most of the studies. Then click OK. Then the result of independent sample t-test appears in the output viewer, SPSS output viewer. First table shows the group statistics, that shows the number of participants in each group, mean, standard deviation and standard error of mean of each group. That is the descriptive statistics. Second table shows the result of independent samples t-test. Okay, here two different columns will be there. Levene's test for equality of variance and t-test for equality of means. You have to look for t-test for equality of means. Systolic blood pressure for equal variance assumed. I am selecting that because I already checked the normality and found out that the data is normally distributed. So I am looking for the first row, that is equal variance assumed. Then t value is 1.038, degree of freedom is 38 and significance value is 0.306. This is the most important part. This shows the significance value or p-value. That is 0.306 means it is more than 0.05. So it is not statistically significant. That means difference in mean is not statistically significant. Another way to interpret the result is also there. Mean difference, that is the difference between means, is 2.217 and a 95% confidence interval of difference between means is also given. 95% confidence interval of difference between means shows that 95% times difference between mean can be between minus 2.107 to plus 6.541. Since 95% confidence interval of difference between mean includes 0, then the difference between mean is not statistically significant. What it means? Sometimes the difference can be 0. Sometimes difference can be negative. Sometimes difference can be positive. So that means difference between mean is not statistically significant. Hope you understood. Thank you so much for watching this video.